Hi friends, I once again welcome you all to my channel UGCNET lectures. So in the last class, as I mentioned, now we are going to discuss about different types of important problems that we are going to get in arrays. So we know that we have different types of arrays, that is one dimensional array, two dimensional array, 3, 4, 5, etc. So up to n dimensional arrays we can create, but in the examination they are going to give a full concentration on questions related to that of one dimensional and two dimensional formulas. Okay, so that we are going to discuss. So in this class we are going to discuss regarding one dimensional array. Okay, so before proceeding into the topic, first I will give you a simple brief introduction about what is an array and how the elements are going to get stored. So what is an array? So array is nothing but we are going to store a collection of elements in a successive way or in a linear way in one single variable that belong to same data type. So same data type is nothing but a homogeneous data type. So all the elements is going to belong to a same data type. So other name for same data type is homogeneous. Okay, so this I think you are having a clear idea about it. So this is a one dimensional array. So one dimensional array is of data type integer. So array variable is a and it is going to store around 5 elements. So how the elements are going to get stored? So this is going to get stored in linear manner. So starting from the location, or we call it as an index value. So this we call it as an index value, or we call it as a subscript. Okay, so by using this reference value, we are going to find out in which location which element is present, but we are not going to know what is the memory address, exact memory address, but we know that this is the index value for finding the particular location of the element. Okay, so this is the that is representation of one dimensional array. So now we are going to see a very important formula related to that of one dimensional array. So after seeing this, in the next class I am going to give you one problem related to that of this formula. Okay, so first we will see a clear idea about this formula. So address of A of L. So what is this A? So A is nothing but an array name. So A refers to the name of the array which I am going to use. Then L. So L is nothing but let me tell you with an example. For example, I want to find in which memory address this value 88 is stored. Okay, I want to find in which address this particular element 88 is being stored. Okay, so that 88, okay, is this L. Okay, so this is that L value. Okay, so the particular element we are going to find out the address. So that L refers to that element. Okay, so this L refers to the element for which we are going to find the address. So now B, so what is this B? So B is nothing but the base address. In the question they will give you all these types of values, so we must have to substitute these values, or that is, you may have an attempt to have a cross substitution or whatever it is. So based on this you must have to alter the formula, so that we will be discussing in the future. So base address is nothing but they will give you the starting address of the array variable. This they will give you. And next is W. So W is nothing but the storage size of one element. Okay, so they will give you that also. For example, 61 is stored in this index value 0. So what will be the storage size of this 61? Since it is an int, what will be the storage size of 60? So it will be 2 bytes, isn't it? Suppose if it is float, you will be having 4 bytes. Suppose if it is character, the storage size will be 1 byte. So like this we must have to assume. Okay, but in the question they may change and give you this value. So storage size will be generally in byte value, they will give it. The next, what is LB? So LB stands for lower bound, or other name is lower limit. So what is this lower bound, upper bound? So in array they will give you we must have to able to find out what is the lower bound and what is upper bound present between the index values. Okay, so now as this is an array variable A containing the size as 5, so for this the lower bound is nothing but the minimum index value that is present. So here what is the minimum index value present? Here the minimum index value is 0, isn't it? So here the lower bound is equal to 0. Okay, similarly what is upper bound? So upper bound is also, there is one type of a question they may ask. So what is upper bound? So upper bound is nothing but the maximum index value. The maximum index value of an array. So here what is the maximum index value of this array? So it is 4. So this is the upper bound. Okay, so in this question we are going to use LB, that is nothing but lower bound. Okay, suppose if they didn't give this value, for example, they may mention as A of 2 etc. up to 10. So meaning is from the index value 2, we are going to start storing the elements at the maximum index value of 10. Suppose if they have given like this in the question, you should take this as lower bound and this as upper bound. Suppose if they didn't give this value, by default you must have to take it as 0. Okay, you must have to take it as 0. Can you understand this formula? What is the meaning of all the variables that we are using? Okay, so by using this we are going to solve the problem. Okay, so by using this we are going to solve the problem. Okay, shall we proceed? So in the next video I am going to give you the link that is in the description, so you can go and click and watch the example problem of this formula, right? Okay, thank you friends and thank you for watching.